And you might have told the story before, so if it's super boring, you
No
do a
story's
short
boring.
version. But
Okay.
like, I'm so fascinated by how the group came to. Like, it's a crazy phenomenon that what you guys
I've
have
thought
done,
about it.
did.
Yeah.
It's bonkers, dude. Like,
It is-
global.
It is crazy.
And the
It's-
fact that just even pranks and stunts, like, I feel like anytime somebody thinks of anything or sees a video, you immediately compare it to like, oh, like Jackass did it better. So, you know what I'm saying? So like that's crazy to me. So how did
it's crazy, and it's also like it's a good feeling, that
yeah,
we were.
you're a part of something so special.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. The way I kind of see it is there's so many bands out there in the world,
Yeah.
and they all start, just buddies and stuff, but only a few are fucking Rolling Stones, AC/DC, Black
Yeah.
Sabbath, stuff like that.
Yeah.
To have that
But-
many guys that are in it to win it, by the way,
Yeah.
for that long is also crazy.
But not even, we were never in it to win it when we first started. We were in it to just fucking get the footage out.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like I'm
like-
saying, but all like committed to the
Yeah.
to what you were doing.
Yeah, with
Like
no,
we were
with no
in for
guarantee of
for
money.
the album. Like
Yes.
we were in
Yeah.
to make the album.
And like there was no like, oh,
No.
MTV didn't come to you with a bag of money and say,
Nope.
here, do this
no
shit.
Way.
No, you're
not
like,
when they first came, dude.
No.
We were when it first even aired. I
Yeah.
seriously thought maybe 1 or 2 episodes was gonna air, and then people would be like, "Didn't you guys try to do that one show?" Like I thought that's what I was gonna hear down the
man.
line. Like 10 years later, like maybe a guy or two, or that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I never thought it would be where it's at.
So
Like,
take us through. So do you meet Johnny first? How does it like? the
yeah.
group
So
form?
the group formed because over here on the West Coast, there was a skateboard magazine called Big Brother.
Right.
And we put skate videos out. Shit, number 2, boob, poop. We did 4 videos. And in between the skateboarding, we did Jackass stunts. But we noticed these videos were selling a lot, like more than average skate videos. And we knew it was because of the stunts we were doing. And Knoxville was writing things in the magazine. I worked at the magazine. Like it was one of my first jobs. I was sending out subscriptions. Everybody was in there.
Yeah.
So
It's a
like
cool vibe.
It was a cool vibe. Pontius was always coming around, so we all kept doing that stuff. And Tremaine just said we need to connect. But at the same time, on the East Coast, Westchester, PA, Bam, Dunn, Rab, all those guys were doing CKY. So all those CK were skate videos with fucked up shit in them too.
Wow.
So Jeff goes, all right, if we're gonna do something, they're doing kind of similar. We're doing let's collab. And let's make something even bigger. And so that's what we did.
Dang.
And Steve-O kept writing shit in to like Big Brother, like, I want to do stuff. And you can see in the Big Brother, there's a Big Brother documentary. It explains how Jackass started and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it explains how Steve-O was, there was a skate tour going down in Florida, and Steve-O found out, and he kept chasing like Jeff and them. And they filmed a bit of him jumping off like a high bridge, like flipping off of it.
Yeah.
And when he was in the water, they tried to ditch him, and Steve-O so it's a funny
So
story.
did he
but-
like submit videos and stuff to be like, yo, I can
he's
be a part of this?
Yeah, he was doing like lighting his hair on fire, doing black backflips and doing fireballs.
And when you're doing these stunts initially, is there even a thought of like this could go to MTV or
No.
You're just like home video?
No. I didn't think what we were doing. I knew Tremaine had an idea, and he said he first took it to HBO, and that was the first place they walked in on.
Dude, yeah, they should have
And-
gobbled that up.
No, they should have, but it was 2 ladies that were looking it over, and it was Tremaine, Knoxville, and Spike Jones. It was in there, and they're like, well, we got something to show you. And these 2
What was that
ladies
clip they
watch
showed?
it. So this is the first time the pilot is being seen outside of the group or skateboarding or anything,
Right.
So it's just, think of just 2 normal ladies working at a network. And
Be like,
they
that's something that's
they
similar
pretty
to
mu-
Sex in the City? You're
they-
like, kind of.
They pretty much looked at those guys and pretty much said, well, we just lost 30 minutes of our lives. We're never getting back.
Wow.
And they didn't know what to do, so then they regrouped. And
now
when
HBO plays the Jackass movies, so fuck you.
Wow.
So yeah,
Dude, to have the foresight to collab and bring both coasts together is because that also that could have Bam and
Yeah.
Dunn, all those guys could have been like, nah, man, we're good. We're doing
we're
our
doing
thing.
our own thing. Yeah.
So how did that? Was it like a call? Was it a big group conference thing that you guys were like, yo,
Tremaine
let's?
kind of just did it. Tremaine,
Yeah.
he's the ringleader. He's
Yeah.
pretty much
Smooth
the
talker.
master of the creative.
That's awesome.
So-
And once it starts airing, do you remember like your first? Oh shit! I think this is a thing.
Yeah,
What
I
was
totally remember. So it was 99, 2000.
Mm-hmm.
The TV show just started airing. It had been on for 3 months.
Yeah.
And I was still skating for Dogtown Skateboards. And it was that summer we went to Tokyo to do a tour. It just hit Tokyo. And we're skating through the city, and people are running out of stores yelling my name. They're like, "Wee Man, Wee Man."
Yeah.
And my buddies all on the skate team with me are like, "Dude, it's fucking over for you now, dude. It's on." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Holy shit."
It was
'Cause
over for you and any other dwarf who looked remotely like you.
No. Not even doesn't
Because
even
it was
have
over
to,
for me too.
doesn't even have to look like me either.
That's
I've
true.
seen
Yeah.
I've seen brother man dwarfs get called Wee Man.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty
It's-
psychotic.
yeah.
Yeah, and I've tried to explain this to some guys where it's like where I tell them I don't want to be famous, I just want to be rich.
Yeah.
Because it's like
You don't- yeah,
you and I
no.
can't hide.
No, I even Knoxville told me once
Yeah.
we started doing it, he said I'm gonna have it the worst.
Yeah.
And it's been proven that.
Sure, because you can't put on a hat and
No,
glasses and
no,
a fake
yeah.
beard. Like,
It's great. My girlfriend hates it.
yeah.
So my girlfriend, we were going to this restaurant, fancy restaurant, in Kelowna, BC. It's real on the marina, and it's all like very hush. It's like
Yeah.
very hush posh on
Like,
the marina.
there's like
Yachts.
there's like 9 forks on the on the
Yeah,
plate. Which
kinda
one do
that-
I use? Yeah.
Yeah, I just use one and one knife. No, but we were walking by and everybody's just fucking staring at me. My girlfriend, like, shit, we go in. And the hostess people don't even ask nothing. They just start, "Are you that guy?" Blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody says hello or nothing. They just
No.
straight into it.
Yeah.
And then we get sit down at our booth, and we've got a window booth. My chick and I, we order food, get a drink. We have one drink, a little bit of food, and my chick's like, when we leave, we're not walking out there. We're going out the window. Because it was like a window right into like
It was
a
that
balcony.
crazy.
Yeah, it was that crazy. She couldn't handle it. And so I'm like, all right, babe, you go first and I'll follow. And she's like, can we get the check? She fucking paid. She like pulled it out. She's like, there, keep the change. And she jumped out, and there was like a family sitting right to the right of us with their kid, and they're looking at us like we're fucking dining and dashing. So she jumps out, and I look over at them. I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, we paid." And then
Yeah,
I jump out, and we fucking paid.
Oh
That
my
and like
God.
anytime anything like that happens, there's probably people around like, oh, this is a stunt. Like,
Oh yeah, no, it's always like that. It's for
Yeah.
but for all the guys, even for Preston, it's been like that. Preston's told me stories. He's been at like a diner cafe, like a 50s diner, and sat at the bar, like and eating his burger, and he had 2 Japanese guys come up and go, "Oh, Preston Lacey from Jackass. We have been sitting here for 45 minutes waiting for you to do something." And Preston goes, "Nope, just eating my lunch." That's it."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like,
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know
Yeah,
that. Like,
no,
they
people
could think that just because you have conditioned people to think that like any regular
act
situation,
normal, and
Yeah.
something's about to go down.
Yeah.
that's crazy. Did you find the fandom in Japan was like crazier than in the States? Like once you got back here and things took off, really?
No, then it started being both.
Yeah.
It started being both. What's crazy is, it was crazy when it came out, but it's 2018. It's been 8 years since we filmed a movie,
Yeah.
and it's almost crazier now
No way.
than it was when it first came out.
No
I'm not
way.
even fucking kidding.
And when it
dude.
hit MTV, that was like when
MTV
TV was still like MTV
2000,
was like
2000 to 2002 was TV time for Jackass.
Yeah.
That's 18 years ago was when we were on TV.
But what other shows were on MTV? Wasn't that like I mean you guys
Tom Green, I think, was
Yeah,
on
there,
it.
were, there was a handful, right? It
That's
was like
it.
MTV's like they were like, all right, this is these
Tom
are our-
Green, and then there was like The Real World and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah, so it was like the right time
MTV,
to be there.
yeah, well, yeah, because there wasn't any other channels
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like I remember too. Like, okay, make sure you get cable because you get MTV.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Now it's like,
Wait, so why is it even bigger now? Just because of how much quicker you can
I think so.
the
I
clips
think
and sending
people
things
say-
around, access to everything, and
Yeah, I think people talk about like, oh, I'm gonna do something crazy, and then their friend goes, oh yeah, watch this. So, like you said,
Yeah.
if somebody thinks of something or something,
there were a lot of those Vine accounts where people were just doing crazy stunts, and now I would every time I would see kids doing them, I was like, oh yeah, they probably
Yeah.
watched all your shit and were like, nah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
the next crew. It's like, nah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
It's-
and the thing is, it's not just the stunts. It's the fact that, like
It's the
you said,
personalities.
you guys,
Exactly.
the
It's a
camaraderie.
band.
personalities.
It's a band.
Yeah, man.
You guys,
we
the
can all
chemistry.
say, hey, we're going to put a band together right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be the Rolling Stones, But we could cover all their songs and all that.
Dude, the
but
way-
we would never be them.
Right.
Dude, the way girls were watching, like, let's say, friends being like, I'm Phoebe, I'm Rachel. Like, guys would be like, I'm Wee Man, I'm Steve-O of my group of friends.
Somehow I always got Wee Man. Somehow. I was like,
Take it as a compliment.
I'm more of a Pontius guy. And they're like, no, we don't see it.
We don't see it. Nope.
Nope. I'm gonna not take your side on this
You're
one.
definitely not Danger Aaron or
Yeah.
Dave England.
But
Yeah, you don't get to vote on that one.
yeah,